trader. I've currently got it set up with a ticker at the top of the screen, a market data window I've called Guys List here, an equity blotter at the bottom, and a time and sales window which is labelled Trade Details in the bottom right hand corner. Orders can be created from the equity blotter by right clicking and then choosing Create Order. From here you can choose to buy, sell or short sell, put in the number of shares. We have it linked to a stock database for the Colombian market in this demo, so I'll pick to buy 50,000 Coltija with a limit of 1.06. It's a day order, and if I send that in and we look at Coltija here in the market data window, we'll see my bid appears there at 106, bid for 50,000. If I view the level 2 standard order book, there's my order at the top of the list. Now when this is working correctly, at the moment all my new orders are in pending new status, they would show in their new status, and those orders that are mine would have a green background, those that are my colleagues would have a blue background, and those that are other market participants would have a white background. Let's go in now and hit this bid. By choosing to deal in the market data window rather than from the equity blotter, I can stipulate exactly which orders I want to hit, and it pre-populates the deal tickets we see here. Sell of 50,000 Coltija at 106, and if I send that, see my order populate in the blotter. I trade on the ticker at the top, and we can see in the time and sales window 50,000 at 106 is dealt, and we can see my 106 bid has disappeared from the stack. All the column headings here are what you would expect to see in a market data window, so bid and offer price, bid size, offer size and bracketing that, number of bids, number of offers, bracketing that, volume, change, percentage change, last price, last size, VWAP, current VWAP, any bargain conditions in this column, limit up, limit down levels for each stock, and we also have a ticker direction, so which way the stock has traded in the last tick. If I go and find an earlier order which did end up with a new status, this partially filled one here, I can actually go in and change the order from this window. So if I want to up the amount to 750,000, then I can do that. And that can be seen in here. There's my 750,000 now at 101. On day one I can come in, or even after setting up my original watch list, I can come in and add new ones if I want to. So I can give that another name, say European stocks or something. And I can choose which column headings I want to see. If I feel there's those that I don't really need to see, event type, dividend status, trade unit, face value, sector, previous bid, previous offer, I can undo these, and that will shrink down the number of column headings that appear in my blotter, and then I can come and pick pick out any stocks if I have a stock database linked to the system. Then I can add those from there, click OK. Appear in the blotter like so. Just have to shuffle around these columns. Which in the completed version will default to the correct place in the blotter in the market data window. At the moment I have to do it by hand, which is not good enough for the final products. But that will be corrected. So I now have 2 watch lists, and I can just keep adding them ad infinitum. The same can be done for blotters. I can add multiple blotters, I can add multiple tickers, and I can add multiple time and sales windows as well. On the admin front, the user is able to change his password from here. There's a help menu, and he can log out, and that's all. It's quite limited on the admin front at the moment. In the future versions, we anticipate the user being able to set his own set up his own brokers or exchange destinations, perhaps set up his own securities databases to link in to the platform, and perhaps set an audible alert, and any of his counterparties, if he's not dealing directly on an exchange and he's dealing with a list of brokers, then he can set their name and telephone number, so they can be easily accessible.